I've realized after doing so many of these webinars that I need to make sure that I have like a decent look on my face when I hit the record button, because it's the very first screen you see with the thumbnail. And when I record them and put them on YouTube, on our YouTube channel for on-demand viewing, like I've seen some of them where I'm like, ridiculous face on my face. So now I have to be like, so. Well, good afternoon, good morning to the West Coast people, afternoon to the East Coast people. We've got a brief introduction webinar with our newest MVP, which is Proactive Sports Group. They are the home of Tempercraft and a lot of things golf. We've got Andrew and Kevin and Bob, and I'm going to turn it over to them and let them tell you all about all of the wonderful things that they do.
Well, thank you for the introduction. Good morning and good afternoon to everybody, depending on where you're located. I'm Andrew. This is my counterpart, Kevin. We're the inside sales team here at Proactive Sports. And we're just here to give you, as was mentioned, we're a brand new MVP supplier. So we wanted to give you an introduction about a little bit what we bring to the table. One of the main reasons that we're an MVP supplier that we wanted to pursue that program is we've got a handful of pretty active current AIA franchise owners, and they really encouraged us to pursue that opportunity. So we did just that, and so we're here to show you what we've got to offer, and hopefully that you guys can see some opportunities with yourselves as well. So we've been in the industry for over 35 years, all kinds of different products. We have multiple different product lines. Drinkware, golf accessories, push carts. If you're in the golf industry or if you're a golf fan, you may have heard of Click Gear brand push carts, the #1 push cart in the country. So we are the exclusive distributor in the USA for those as well. Our Tempercraft drinkware line is our own line of drinkware, trophies and awards as well. And so many, many different items that can have a lot of different uses. It doesn't just have to be in the golf realm for some of the trophies and origins products that we have as well. We pride ourselves on our customer service and follow-up, second to none in that category, if you ask us, that's for sure. And we are, as you can see on the screen as well, a 1% for the Planet member. And we have been for, I don't know exactly, but it's been probably 7 to 10 years, somewhere in that ballpark, I believe. And so that's something that we pride ourselves on as well, especially with all the sustainability initiatives and everybody trying to reduce their footprint and going green and everything like that these days.
So I'm going to talk to you about our Tempercraft line, which is our stainless steel drinkware line. It's premium quality. So from a quality standpoint, it's up there with the big boys in the drinkware category. So, you can see that we have a very full line here. So we've got sports bottles, we've got tons of sizes in the tumbler range. We've got growlers, beer mugs, can coolers, flasks, food containers, rocks tumblers. It's a very full line. And as you can see by some of these logos, we have lots of different logo options as far as engraving and printing and things like that. So hopefully for your customers, there's something within this line that they're gonna like, whether it's a color or a size, a style. We have lots of different lid styles as well. We've developed them all. So on the sport bottle, there's a twist top, there's a straw lid, there's a hot lid. On the tumblers, it comes with a slider lid, but we also have a flip lid available. So we pride ourselves in developing our own lid technology with our factory. And we're very well stocked across the board. So between what we have now and we have containers arriving this week, we are ready for pretty much any size order.
Hey, Andrew, would you say that you guys are up there quality-wise to Yeti?
Absolutely, yeah. Equal to, if not better than in some aspects, definitely.
I'll second that. I have a Tempercraft cup that I very much love, and it keeps my coffee really hot.
Love it. That's what we like to hear. We do, as Kevin mentioned, have multiple different decoration options for the Tempercraft drinkware. We do all our decoration in-house. So that's a big positive for as far as quality control and managing quick turnaround times and things along those lines. So you can see on the left, on the blue, these are all the 22-ounce sports bottles shown here, just for an example. Laser engraving is what we've always done. That's what we began with It's, as it says right there, it's a nice classic look. What it does is it just etches away the colored powder coating on the outside of the bottle to reveal the stainless look underneath. I would assume you guys are all pretty familiar with laser engraving decoration. No minimums, no setup fees for anything laser engraved. We can do a one-off, anything along those lines. And as it says, ultra durable, it's never going to fade or scratch or anything like that since it's physically etched into the powder coated paint. Full color UV printing is something that is about 2 years old for us now. And we're just getting better and better at it as we go. But first, you can see on the left there, just a standard, or in the middle rather, a standard single logo, multicolor. We can get some really vibrant, cool, colorful logos. A lot of companies are really proud of the colors in their logos that they want to show off versus just a laser engraved. So that's a fantastic option to have. And then we've started to get pretty good at doing some full color wrap designs. That Black Butte Ranch bottle is what we call a micro print, or step and repeat is what a lot of people will call it as well. So there's a ton of different options. Our graphics team is all in-house, so we've gotten pretty creative. And if you give us some ideas, we could bounce some things back and forth, and no charge for a proof or a virtual and revisions and things like that to try and get it really dialed in for what your customer is looking for. For the color printing, it is a 24-piece minimum, which is still pretty low for the industry standard. So that's not bad. And then it is to have a protective varnish over it, so it resists scratching and things along those lines. Unfortunately, no matter what with the color print, over a long period of time, it is going to have a little bit more of a durability issue than the laser engraving. But we try and eliminate that as much as possible with the protective coating and all the quality aspects that we go into the bottles.
So why Tempercraft? What sets us apart? So like Andrew said, everything is done in-house. So we in-house engrave and we in-house print. And why that's a big deal is for multiple reasons. It allows us to control quality. That's a huge one. At any moment, I can walk out there and work with the production team on a specific job. If I have instructions from you guys or from the customer as far as what they're looking for, we can really dial things in. It also allows us to do rush jobs, which we do at no charge. So if somebody has an event and they need a quick, 5-day turnaround on a 100-piece order, it's not that we can say yes every time, but I'm at least able to go have that conversation with our production manager, figure out, is this something we can do? When can we ship it? And a lot of times I will say they say yes to those jobs. As Andrew said, no minimums on engraving. We can literally do one piece with a logo and somebody's name on it. On printing, it's only 24, which again, for the industry, that's pretty low. Quick turnaround, our standard is 2 weeks, but again, we are always open to having that conversation if you do have a rush job. And we are able to do samples because it's done in-house. We can turn around samples usually within about a week, and we can do one-offs for those. So because everything is done in-house, we're able to really control the process from start to finish.
And then we have a special program that we organize specifically for AIA, a couple additional benefits that we don't offer to just anyone. As you can see there, you get end column pricing on all Tempercraft orders, regardless of quantity. And we'll follow up after this webinar with the email with the full catalogs and price lists and all that kind of information as well. But even for a one-off laser engrave or a 24-piece printed order, you still receive end column pricing on all orders. Free freight for any Tempercraft order over 24 pieces as well. I know freight these days is not getting any lower, that's for sure. And we're on the West Coast, so if we're shipping somewhere East Coast, it can really add up. And if you break it down over the volume of the order itself, it actually turns out to be a pretty decent savings a lot of the time. As Kevin mentioned as well, free spec samples. We're firm believers of the quality in our product, but a lot of people that have never heard of it, getting the sample in your hand, a physical sample in your hand, sells it itself. And so we are very, very happy and willing to make that investment in your customer and do the spec sample to get it in their hand and really knock their socks off. And then again, no rush charges as well. As Kevin mentioned, we can't always guarantee that we're going to be able to say yes, but we really, really don't like to say no. And we will do everything we can to make sure that we can get a rush order through.
So next is our Origins line. This is our trophies and awards division, which has been around for about 20 years. And we've been working with the promotional products for all of those 20 years. That's kind of how we got started, was in the promotional products world. We offer a very diverse line of trophies, gifts, from every kind of budget you could think of. So whether it's, shoe bags and things like that, trophies, towels, umbrellas, and on a future slide, you'll get to see those products, but it's a very wide range for any need that you're going to have. Again, great customer service, all done in-house. We don't outsource any of the customer service or sales team. The minimums are pretty low on most products. And again, these products can fit lots of different budget ranges, whether it's high-end trophies or all the way down to, poker chip ball markers, things like that are on the lower price. And we do have something that can usually fit anybody's budget.
And here's a small, very small selection of some of the Origins products, just to kind of give you an idea. Some of the heavy hitter categories like trophies, you can see we have crystal, acrylic, ceramic, many more that aren't pictured on here. So a wide variety depending on any kind of budget window. Bag tags, tees, multiple different options of all of these. Umbrellas, towels, divot tools, caddy pouches. A lot of it is golf event and golf industry related, but there is a wide range of use for a lot of these products as well. And as I mentioned, we'll follow up with pricing and catalogs, and I think you'll be pretty impressed when you see the wide range of products in the Origins catalog. And again, we don't do all the decoration for Origins in-house. We do a portion of it, but as far as screen printing on umbrellas and things along those lines, we have a local printer that we source that to. But everything else, as Kevin had mentioned, all the customer service, all of us, all the sales team, we're all in-house. Monday through Friday, we're here for you for whatever you need. We'll reach out here. You'll hear from either one of us. We both handle the entire country just based geographically. So any kind of questions or samples or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me via email or phone number. Both of my direct contacts are at the bottom of the screen there. And if I'm not the one that is covering your region, it would be Kevin, and we'll just kind of filter it as we go. Whenever somebody reaches out, we'll put you to the appropriate person and we'll get whatever you need taken care of pretty quickly for you. And I think that's about all that we had as far as the presentation slideshow is concerned. Is there any immediate questions or any kind of thing that anybody would like to ask while we're here?
We had one question from Robin. She wants to know if there's any kind of a sample pack or a specific selection of products that you have for Tempercraft that they can order. Like a bundle of like a wine cup, a water bottle, and a tumbler kind of a thing.
We don't have anything preset per se, but we are, as we have said in the slideshow, that we're willing to send samples of any of our products in the Tempercraft line. So, you can put together that pack if you want 2 wine bottles and a couple wine tumblers, or you want a sports bottle, or you want a tumbler, whatever it is, whether we either have it as a logo that we've done previously, or we're doing it as a custom spec sample, we'll take care of it. So, no, we don't per se have anything that's preset, but we're willing to sample anything in the Tempercraft line.
Right. If you have a customer that's specific in the brewery or distillery industry, for example, maybe a flask or a growler or a beer mug would be a better idea. If it's just a generic interest in the product, we tend to lean towards our 22-ounce sports bottle and our 20-ounce and 12-ounce tumblers. Those are our top 3 selling products. But yeah, anything that you're looking for specific, we can get out a sample of any of the products, no problem.
What's the phrase they use? Specs, right checks?
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
Awesome. Well, I know I love my Tempercraft cup, and I know that Kit Jones and Tim Marshall are big proponents of using your products and have had nothing but great reviews. So hopefully we can get you out into the world of AIA community.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate the support, and if there's anything that we can do to assist, just please don't hesitate to ask, and we'll be happy to help out.
Very cool. All of your information's in the system. Check out MVP Central for all of their policies and contacts. I think that's all we've got.
Wonderful.
Well, thank you guys again for the time. We appreciate it, and we're looking forward to getting a chance to work with you all.
You'll hear from us soon.
Awesome. Welcome to the program.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.